interview about Gina Carano was actually very interesting, and holy shit, opened a lot of can of worms. I'm out there very true talk. And look, normally I don't want to talk about political bullshit, I don't talk, but I need to talk about it because this is just insanity how sick and Twitter actually did the company. Well, then again, not just did all a bit of Twitter is. Hey guys, me on Touch Moment, and I'm going to Gina Carano, Ben Shapiro's show, Sunday Special. Yep. Now, we're going to talk about it when I do, well, no, I like Gina Carano, one of my favorite actors, granted, she's not a favorite actor for but you know what, as a MMA fan, she's pretty cool, and this interview I've been open so many actor can win, that I'm actually going to talk about it, and actually prove my point that Hollywood is owned by hypocrites. Well, not just Hollywood, but also about getting on my hypocrites as well, because, damn. Well, she said, you know, she said the interview is actually very fascinating. So, yeah, it should be fun. Again, what do I mean by that? Well, you'll find out, Adam. So, join by the interview. Yep. So, there's no shit. By the way, I know I'm gonna go ahead with it. I know, but fuck it. I need to talk about this. Yep. So, see ya. Hold on. As you can tell from my intro, as you can tell my intro about this news. Why? You'll find out. Let's get started. Like I said, boy, there's a whole entire interview on Dailywire.com right now, and honestly, we will try to explain all the interview, but here's the quick number in the show out there from Dailywire themselves, which is that quote, Gina Carano didn't find everyone to fail in their job. Yep. After Gina Carano opened up about being fired in Disney Lucasfilm show Mandalorian, an interview with Dailywire editor and amended Ben Shapiro. Telling Shapiro that she was essentially fired over social media and that Disney Lucasfilm employees who aren't sufficiently progressive are bullied into silence. Yeah! So many little tweet that she actually put out there on social media, and they were taken out of context. Like, she's not anti-Semitic, she's not any of that crap. No! Like, they're taken out of context. Like, what's it more? That's all I was saying. Quote, after Shapiro, how she found out that she would no longer have a home at Disney Lucasfilm, Carano explained that none of the company told her directly that she would no longer part of her family, and that she found out she was terminated from the Mandalorian when it trended on Twitter. Yep. You know, boxers head on something to forget to go for the body. I feel Disney or Lucasfilm or whoever it is just certain people at the company. I feel I've been being headhunted, and you can feel it, she said. Explaining that she started to get a sense that she was not welcome at the company late last year because of abuse. But I'm saying because she's right, because one, politics should not play about entertainment. Two, like, it's like double standard Hollywood. It's like on my hat, and I'm on her side. I'm saying, fuck cancel culture, fuck that idiots, and fuck the morons. More. A couple of weeks ago, Lucasfilm asked an artist that employed to erase my character, put a different character in place, and he probably announced this on Twitter. Erase my character and put another character in place. All the fans of Carol June were just outraged. They were like, why did you add the character? Why did you take off the character? If there's something wrong, you're getting fired, which that just infuriated even more. Carano shooting at bullying, suggesting that Disney and Lucasfilm fought a culture of intimidation, and when it comes to politics. Which I also agree with him saying John Matt, I think, won by double standard, because newsflash, like Disney also did that bullshit started well with the concentration camps during China, which, yeah, they did not pause for that. I'm not kidding when I had to have during the Mulan set, and oh boy, that mind blowing itself. But we'll get over that, the top of that crap. It's more. I've been through so much. I've seen so much now, clearly, of the bullying that's been taking place. I saw it before. I'm not the only one that's ever been bullied by this company. I know that's so deep, she said. She's also not the only one. She's been Shapiro Carano revealed that they're individuals working on the Mandalorian that feel like she does, but have to keep their beliefs and opinions quiet or risk losing their jobs. Carano explained that a friend of hers who works in production faced a similar situation but did not go into detail. Everyone afraid of losing their job. Yep. Carano termination made headlines wide because she apparently fired from Mandalorian over Twitter. Comment that went conservative, but she said only after Lucasfilm committed on cutting a route that she issued she cut out for the company. How I found out was that I worked on the internet, and you check your Twitter and tweet, fire tweet after work, she said. So they never contacted you and asked you some kind of background, some sort of explanation. So people asked, it was just your job, you found out the same way everyone else does. Carano, yes, and that she began to send that she was being targeted within the company for review after she was mistakenly sent an email to the Twitter president and pointing to fire the Carano campaign among Twitter lefties. Also, someone for the company accidentally sent a conversation that the tracking the fire Gina Carano hashtag on content that had nothing to do with me. She said it actually had zero to do with me, and all of a sudden I get thrown into the mix. But after I sent me an email which was very annoying, so I knew they were paying attention. According to Social Media, she was also aware that there was conflict over continued employment with minority ranks. I know there are some people who want the bat for me, but I know that they didn't win out at the end. As for why she decided to stay in the public eye, Carano says she believes that someone needs to demonstrate how widespread out destructive political bullying cancel culture really is, which I agree. Fuck cancel culture. Cancel culture on my hats on my idiot, and these guys are infuriating. Oh, I hate cancel culture. I hate it so much. It makes me enraged. Good boy. I was prepared at any point to be let go because I've seen this happen so many people. She said, I've seen the look on their faces. I've seen the bullying that's experienced when it started. They point their guns at you, and you know it only a matter of time. I've seen it happen to so many people. I just thought to myself, you're coming for me. I know you are. Make it very obvious. The employees were coming for me. So I got, if I'm going to go down, I'm going to go down swing. It's I approve. I'm going to say to myself, she said. Yep. And not that all in the show. But on official, you know, the Oxford Unicorn knew what this was going to follow, but at the same time, no, she went down swinging, and I approve. And she has stayed out of the bully and counterculture when they go on my idiots. Yep. Yeah, they on the show. Oh, I know. But follow, everyone, I like Mendo on all official all the time. Bad, it's awesome, it's great, it's one of the best shows out there on TV in the past decade. And honestly, I love character. Kind of great character, he's always bad, and I love Gina Carano. So the fact of me, you know, this whole business situation, I mean, it's just fucking infuriating and just insane. What the fuck? Oh, and what do you do for one point that didn't even harder after you got my double standard on my hat? Because, what? One, those points were taken out of context. Two, she's not been anti-Semitic or any of that crap. No. Like, did you know after you have to put themselves analyze them, you know, they're not basically at the anti-Semitic or any of that crap. No, she's not trying to throw away that card. It's taken out of context, and they took that corner and they twisted it and messed up. And she's not anti-card, and even in the way she shows, she's not being anti-Semitic, which I'm with them saying because she's a nice person. Like,
as I
look at it. Listen to this.
I guess in 2020, I started looking up like, well, maybe the adults don't have it under control, and maybe I'm an adult now. And maybe I have a responsibility to pay attention. And I guess when we first started having problems was it had to have been on the pronoun usage. I think was the first problem. Maybe before that. Well, because I was really upset about the shutdowns. I know what it's like to be working and then not to work.
Mm-hmm.
I know the depression that comes with not working because my job has been on and off its entire life. You got a job and then you sit out a year, and you got a job and you sit out, and not having a job and not having purposes, it's devastating. You go through a depression. It's not consistent, and I think I do good with consistency.
Can you take us through sort of the controversy over the transgender pronoun? Because that was the first time you started really trending on Twitter for politics.
I ended up putting beep bop boop in my Twitter bio. And 100%, it was 100% to go to the Twitter mob that was telling you what to do.
Yeah.
And it had zero to do with trying to go after the transgender community, because I would never do that.
Yep. And I agree 100% because when I get Twitter mob on my ear, and she's right, because fuck Twitter mob, like, what's face value? Cancel culture has been cancer from the very beginning. And honestly, this article and this interview proved my point that cancel culture is run by it, Hollywood is run by double standard. It's just insane and stupid. Heck. Be aware, face facts. Cancel culture has just been, I think, so fucking insane. It's just been trying to destroy everyone for years. And this thing needs to die. And it just drives me nuts that we as society are run by best social media and say, I don't know, they're like, rather be human beings and take a step back. But no, the second you think you do something bad on Twitter, all bets are off and you get thrown out to the world because you're on your own. Because fuck you. And it just drives me insane that we as are run by ears and certainly on my hat. Even Hollywood will run certainly on my hat. And honestly, that ain't the whole just going to earn itself. But what did they have to do with Gina Carano with Star Wars? They tried to do a lot of things. They were going to lose film behind the scenes, and honestly, with all this bullshit happened and all this crap and all this fucking insane. This is gonna prove my Lucasfilm, not just Lucasfilm, not just Disney as a whole, but everything I was doing my video on my Twitter mob. And that's just insane to me because why? Why did everything on my Twitter? Like, where is the actual evidence or the actual facts that we're on my Twitter now? Like, when is that basically, like, where the kind of, like, that's just fucking insanity. Look, I'm not saying there are Nazis are bad people out there. There are bad people. But honestly, this ain't justice. This is basic insanity. It's just pure reason to me. Now, as far as it's controversial to me in general, what's my say on this? I'm on the equal side, because honestly, she's a nice person. She's kind, sweet, and as you watch the entire interview, I think like a guy in the you can tell she's hurting. She's hurting a lot in the and she didn't deserve any of this crap. No one deserves any of this crap. And frankly, fuck Twitter cancel culture assholes. F them. They need to go away. It just makes me sad and there's this certain individual in Jonathan where particularly was they're all sad, yeah, but I do understand where they come from because they need a job. But it just drives me insane that this whole bullying and this whole situation, in my opinion, it just fucking lunacy that we've been going at the not by justice but by Twitter. It's just driving me nuts. Ugh. Like I said before, we'll be all there trying to explain everything about the situation, but honestly, I'm on Gina Carano's side. She's a nice person, she's kind, she's sweet, and to listen to interview a guy having you can tell she was hurting, and honestly, I'm on their side. Bottom line, you're going to swing. And Disney never contacted her, they never talked to her, they didn't express it to me, and they said, fuck her, we're gonna get her to get beers with, but no interview, no contact, nothing. Because F you, like, what did he get rid of the person I do care? But the story, and it's the explain the situation. But no, one thing they fucked everything up again. Like I said before, we'll be all day trying to explain the entire interview, but in my personal opinion, this entire situation never ever happened at the very beginning, and I'm on her side 100%. And she's because she believes that someone needs to decide what an destructive political bullying cancel culture is, and I'm on her side because let's face facts. Cancel culture is a disease that needs to die. It's a situation that needs to go away. It needs to die, but no, I decided it won't go away because it's not that easy. And honestly, I'm glad she's taking a stand at these assholes because frankly, it just drives me insane that we as a society are run by not by justice, but the pure particular Instagram, Twitter, all that bullshit. Heck. Because in all honesty, social media might be just prove and more and more that we are being run by the media community, and that's just sad because that's a big one. Because I'm tired of this bullshit of claiming people stuff who did without really context. I'm tired of this crap. And honestly, this is just proving a point that we decided that being run by the right media companies, and that just breaks my brain pieces. Now, what did they do with Star Wars, all this madness, and Lucasfilm crap? Honestly, this situation, in my opinion, it's just more proof my Disney and Lucasfilm are bidding on more and more about the political bullshit. And honestly, that situation is more my bill. We'll be able to ever talk that crap. What it's sad to say, I think it's just pure wrong and fucked up that these people wants to be portrayed as a bully in science, and that is sad. And it proved my point that I think Lucasfilm are run by double standard because you could tell that some bad people are that Lucasfilm will look, I'm not going to show the hype over and I'm not going to talk about that crap, but say, oh boy, there's some bad apple at the in that corner, and it's just pure lunacy and sad. It breaks my heart when we just started being run more and more by idiots. Ugh. Now, they podcasted madness. Well, Adam and boy, she's gonna do a movie now. She's not gonna back down. No, she's gonna go down fighting, and I approve. I'm glad she's going down and she's going down fighting. It's awesome because fuck you, cancel culture. Fuck you, assholes, and let you gonna fly. I'm glad she's going up again at these assholes. And once again, she's not innocent, man. She's not any of that crap, man. All that stuff she's saying, we're taking out of context. And you need context to explain this situation. But the media said they took that kind of, and they took that and went of it without doing the kind itself. But except the mainstream media in general, it's not taking word out in heart. It's just twisting them into their own political message, and yeah, it's just a mess. Like I said before, you could actually listen to the interview itself, but it's not my opinion. I'm on Gina Carano's side. I'm on her side 100%, and I support her 100% because she's doing some of this bullshit. Fuck cancel culture. Fuck the people who did it to her, and fuck the asshole who did this crap to her. She's not saying this crap. After the asshole, and I'm glad she's actually putting the Twitter out on my idiots. Fuck the asshole, and whether I have to say what to say, and I support what I'm saying. I salute you. I think we're doing the right thing, and I salute you. Yep. I know I'm gonna get hate about this, I know, by staying with her, but I'm on her side 100%, and honestly, fuck the cancel culture Twitter mob assholes, and let's just hope Will she get through this stuff as best as can, and she's a nice person, she's a good person, she doesn't say any crap, and I say watch the interview like I did, like watch the interview, it's very important, it's very interesting, very fascinating, and I say check it out, check it ASAP. But like I said before, we don't want to talk this crap, but honestly, it's not my way, I say support her, and honestly, look, you can do the political views, that's fine, but just be plain, Don't have to be like the assholes who are trying to fire her. Just let her talk to her, and she's not putting any crap. I have to support Gina Carano. Look, no, I know I have to, but you make points. I'm 100%. I support her, and Godspeed. Yep. So until we want anything about this thing to let's just hope the best, pray the worst, and pray that God, this situation gets bitterly better instead of worse. But until then, it was Sharon's. But anywho, what to talk about? I think it's buried. I'm having Gina Carano on Dailywire and ready for a job. I'm bitterly sad and depressed that happened because she didn't say any shit. After the assholes, she didn't say any shit, period. And my opinion of Lucasfilm, I would reconsider it after not getting rid of her, I would have to rehire her because she didn't say this crap. After the assholes. But until then, it was Sharon's. But anywho, I'll talk about. Don't worry about Gina Carano on Dailywire and the whole situation beyond the controversy. Kind of much about internet. Do I get to it? Also, how do you feel about the Gina Carano situation and how do you feel about the interview as a whole? Kind of also like a Facebook on Twitter. Scott and Channel on Triple Stars. Look at the bell icon. The optional story. Talk as you can. I'll talk longer. Gina Carano. See ya. Bye. Bye.